Good morning, everyone. Virgo Triad here. It is 11/1/2019. Happy Friday to everyone and happy November to everyone. The first thing that I want to make sure that I do this morning is address a question that was asked of me by Ravenhaven24. And I want to thank you for your question. I'm putting this on a video because I actually think that this is something that needs to be addressed so that everyone can see it. So here is a statement that was made by Ravenhaven24 with regards to the website that some of you may have already run across called MyLife.
I want to make a video real quick. On a weekly basis, I seem to get emails from a website called MyLife. And the only reason why they even had my email is because a few years ago, I tried their website out, and I looked myself up, and I can tell you that some of the information on there about me is totally inaccurate.
Actually, this is not the first time that I've been asked about MyLife. Let's take a look at what Wikipedia actually says about that particular site. MyLife.com is an American information brokerage founded by Jeffrey Tinsley in 2002 as Reunion.com. In addition to that name, it previously conducted business as Wink.com. Some of you may remember Reunion.com the best. MyLife gathers personal information through public records and other sources to automatically generate a MyLife public page for each person that it has information on. A MyLife public page can list a wide variety of personal information, including an individual's age, past and current home addresses, phone numbers, email addresses, employers, education, photographs, relatives, political affiliations, a mini biography, and a personal review section, which encourages other MyLife members to rate one another. MyLife claims to provide public background data on over 325 million identities. Public pages can be edited or removed if the users register and pay for its service. And that, my friends, is exactly what they're actually attempting to try to do. Just a quick check on MyLife scam, and you will actually run into many different sections of the internet, blogs, vlogs, and everything else you can find with regards to the fact that this company pressures people to pay a monthly fee to sign up just so that they can actually remove their personal information off of this site. They purposely seem to have information that is disparaging to people. In other words, they'll put bad addresses or information that you'll look at as the person who is the owner of the profile and say, oh my gosh, what the heck, I never lived there. But the worst part about it is the rating system, which is followed by many of the China rating systems that you actually see, where people rate one another online. Now, unfortunately, I have not run across one single person that has a reputation that's above 2 on this scale of whatever it is, 1 to 5 or 1 to 10. And that is done intentionally also, I believe, because the purpose is to get you to a point where you don't want people finding that information about you, since you have no idea why you actually rate a 2 or below. And as a result of that, they encourage you to sign up so you can actually hide your information. Let's take a look at some of the statements that have been made with regards to MyLife. Here is actually an article that was put out by ABC News, and this will be linked in the description for you to take a look at should you find that you would like to. As you can see, that people searching website MyLife.com was sued as scam. Now, there are literally hundreds. There are many, many thousands of reviews on this site. It is a phishing site, basically, a site that makes you want to sign up in order to hide information that you feel to either be inaccurate, erroneous, or just plain insulting. This is also not a site that I would suggest in any way, shape, or form that anyone actually use for personal information, as I have not found one single person that I've spoke to about this site that doesn't have some form of inaccurate information. Either the claim that they believe that there's some kind of criminal background when there really isn't, or the fact that there are numerous addresses and phone numbers and relatives that you have no idea who these people or places are. That is done by design, of course, because if you see erroneous information that has to do with your personal name, of course, you want that information removed. So, this is just one example of how people have gotten upset about the fact that there is personal information online purchased by a broker that is purposely attempting to try to get you to sign up through misinformation. All right, so here is the second question that Ravenshaven had for Virgo Triad's channel.
So my question to Virgo Triad is this. Of how many people's sites out there do you think that gives accurate information on the people who they're looking for?
I've used several different background check places online, several different sites. And the two that I have found that are most accurate are instantcheckmate.com, which you're looking at on your screen right now. Now, if you want something that is rather accurate, it's proven itself to be rather accurate, and you want extensive amount of information, I would suggest instantcheckmate.com for that service. They're a little bit more expensive. You are better off choosing a monthly subscription in order to get as many as possible, because they are very expensive if you purchase them individually. Secondarily, I would have to go with the following. In the past, I have known several people that have used Been Verified. I personally do not use them. I have found them to be not nearly as accurate as instantcheckmate.com, but they do appear to have decent information if you're just doing a surface check for someone. For example, if you are looking for an ex-schoolmate, you might be able to use Been Verified that's not quite as expensive in order for you to be able to locate an address or an email address, for example. If you're looking to find something that is going to give you a lot more information with regards to criminal background and that sort of thing, Been Verified has not been nearly as accurate nor as up to date as instantcheckmate.com. There are a couple of more that are much more complete. They're very, very expensive, in the upwards of anywhere between $50 and $75 per report. I'm not going to put those on here because this is, we're not talking about necessarily looking for people for the purpose of pulling criminal background checks and that sort of thing. You can find what you would want to look for by going through instantcheckmate.com, and you would be able to go through the courts from that point forward, which would be what I would suggest, because you certainly do not need to spend $50 to $75 per report in order to get all of the information. You can go through the courts to get the information, and you can find that information on a site like instantcheckmate.com or been verified. Been verified, as I said, is not as accurate, it's not as complete, and it's not as up to date in my experience, but it is also there for you, where it would give you enough information to be able to actually locate someone and to also be able to probably pull some court records on them, should that be what you're looking for. A couple of comments that I would like to make with regards to this. First of all, let me just say, Ravenhaven24, thank you for asking the question. And for any of you that would like some additional information with regards to something that you're concerned about online, please always feel free to make a video so that you can ask questions like Ravenshaven did, or you can always send me an email at virgotriad@protonmail.com for additional information, or of course you can put your question in the comments section. Now, I'm the first to tell you that there are times that I'm not able to get to everybody who might have questions, and there are also times that in my comment section things get lost. So you are better off doing it the way that Ravenhaven did, or by sending me a personal email to virgotriad@protonmail.com. But I would like to thank you, Ravenhaven24, for the question. I think this is important for people to know. As I said, this is not the first time that I have gotten questions with regards to MyLife.com. I think everyone should be very cautious with regards to that site, and keep in mind that they are an information broker, which means any information that you provide to them, be it email or signing up to their service, they're going to hold on to. And if you read their terms and conditions, you will see what they will and won't show to other people. So be very cautious before you actually sign up for one of these sites, to ensure that your personal information is going to be kept private. Otherwise, if you truly want to use the site for one reason or another, you might actually want to use a separate email from what you are used to using, or from one that identifies you directly, because these information brokers make a lot of money off of collecting information. And if you don't read the terms and conditions thoroughly, you may find yourself actually putting your own information online. All right, everyone, I hope this helped to kind of separate the difference between a site that is really more of a trap, so shall we say, or that is what it appears to be, and sites that actually will provide you with valuable information when you are trying to locate someone. Everybody have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.